Hi everyone and welcome back again. In today's video I'm gonna explain the conditionals, which means the if sentence in the English grammar. First of all, the if sentence in English consists from two parts, the if part and the main part or the result part. Every time we have if something happen, we have the result. We have four types of conditional: the zero conditional, first conditional, second conditional, and third conditional. Let's start with the zero conditional. Zero conditional we can call real present. The form, as we have mentioned, two parts, the if part. In the if part we have if plus present simple, and the second part, the main part or the result, we have present simple as well. So when do we have to use the zero conditional? Only in the general truths or laws of nature. For example, if you heat water to 100 degrees, it boils. Why zero conditional? Because there is no option, always true. Like for example, if you heat water to 100 degrees, always it boils. There is no other choice, no other option. So this is the first thing, zero conditional. What about the first conditional? The first conditional it called possible future. The form here also two parts. In the first part we have if plus present simple, and the second part will plus base verb, so like a future simple. We use this with the realistic situations in the future. Situations in the future, and those situations are real, are possible. For that we said possible future. Maybe happen, maybe not. Not like in the zero conditional. It is real, it is facts, always true. But here maybe true, maybe false. So realistic situation. For example, if it rains tomorrow, we will stay at home. If it rains tomorrow in the future, we will stay at home also in the future. Maybe we can stay at home, maybe not, but it's possible we can stay at home. The second conditional called unreal present. So here it is unrealistic. The form also two parts. We have in the first part if plus past simple, and in the second part would plus base verb. We use this with the, as I said, with the hypothetical situations in the present or future. So when I said hypothetical situations, I mean unrealistic situations, like imaginary situations, or like something not possible. For example, if I had $1 million, I would buy a big house. So if I had in the past $1 million, and of course I did not have $1 million, because if I have $1 million, if I had $1 million, I will not say this sentence. So if I had $1 million, I would buy a big house. Maybe now in the present or maybe in the future, but it is unreal, it is not possible, because I did not have $1 million. The third conditional called unreal past, also unrealistic, also hypothetical, but in the past. And why we said at the first one second conditional and it is unreal? Why here third conditional? Because both of them unreal, both of them impossible, but this one more impossible. The third conditional is more impossible, more unrealistic than the second conditional. Why? I will explain the third conditional and you will find the result. The form here also two parts. In the first part we have if plus past perfect, and in the second part we have would have plus past participle. We use this with the hypothetical situations in the past. So hypothetical situations, unreal situation, impossible situation in the past. Example, if I had known about the party, I would have gone. So as you can see, both of them in the past. Why this the third conditional? Because as I said before, it is more impossible than the first one, the second conditional. Why? In the second conditional, if I had $1 million in the past, I would buy a big house. In the future, I would buy a big house, or now. So maybe I can buy a big house, even if I didn't have $1 million. But at least we have something in the future, so we can do something. But third conditional, both of them in the past. If I had known about the party in the past, I would have gone also in the past. So something has already done. something has already happened and finished. So we cannot like return back to the past and try to change something. So here we have some examples about 0 and 1 conditions. The first thing in the red, 0 conditions. If the sun is out, it's warm. So it is like a truth, general truth, and there is no other option. 0 condition. If the sun is out, it's warm. That's it, always. If a plant does not get water, it will die. In the first conditions we have 3 examples in the blue, as you can see. If it rains tomorrow, I will take an umbrella. Something in the future, and it's real future. I can't take an umbrella if it rains tomorrow. If you study hard, you will pass the exam. Also same thing. If I have time, I will call you. For the second and third conditions, the first 3 examples about the second condition. Second condition, unreal present, which means unreal present. If I lived in France in the past, I would speak French fluently. So something unreal, because I said if I lived in the past, something has happened. I would speak French fluently in the present or in the future. If you had more time, had, which means in the past, you would be able to help me, but something has done. For the third conditions, unreal past, something really impossible, both of them in the past. If I had studied harder, I would have passed the exam. If I had studied harder in the past, I would have passed the exam also in the past. Both of them has happened, has done. She wouldn't have gotten lost if she had followed the map. So if she had followed the map in the past, she wouldn't have gotten lost. Both of them are in the future, are in the past. They would be living in a bigger house if they had saved more money. So if they had saved more money, they would be living in a better house. So as you can see here in those examples, the if sentence or the if word could be at the beginning of the sentence, or maybe in the middle of the sentence. That's everything about the conditionals. Hope you understand that, and thank you very much.